So, hey John,
Yeah?
have you ever played Vanishing of Ethan Carter?
You know, it's funny you should mention that, Josh. I have not.
You've never played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter? Well then, I think we should sit down and play it right now.
I think that's a swell idea.
Alright, well I'm going to pass the controller on to you, which you already have. So let's jump right into it.
Alright, let's dive right in.
So do you know anything about this game, or...?
I only know what you've told me in passing, but why don't you explain it to me again?
Okay, so there's going to be an intro for this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to let this guy speak so we don't miss anything, and I'll tell you after.
But he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the press don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
You're in the game.
Oh!
I did the
Hello.
exact same thing. I sat there for like 5 minutes waiting, and then I realized I was in. Because it looks like a cutscene still.
Yeah.
So this game is known for being like very atmospheric and very like visually appealing, which it is.
Yeah. I got that vibe.
Mhm.
Whoa, Jesus. Hello. Sense. Yeah, I sense
If
that.
you walk up to it, I think, yeah, you can hold a button.
Hey, okay, we're using a PS3 controller for this,
So
so
I
I think that's X.
Yeah, it's your X. Okay, so see how there's only a little bit of that circle that unlocked?
Uh-huh.
There's different things that you're going to have to investigate in the area, and when you investigate them all, it'll open up and it'll show you why that was built there.
Trap.
It's
Okay.
going to reopen that. Until you find all the things. It took me forever, by the way, to figure that out. Because there's
Oh,
another one
okay.
that comes up that it would just open up a little bit like that, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't view the whole thing. And you have to do it later on, and it'll kind of tell you when you do it.
Yeah.
But that's the main thing. And I found all of these, but I played this like 2 years ago, so I don't really remember. But this game, fun fact, John, this was the first game I ever recorded. See?
That's really interesting, Josh.
See, here's another one. See, hold A now?
Ah, it's giving me another piece of it.
Yeah, another piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
So as soon as you find all of them, which I think there's like 5, it'll open it up, and you don't jump in the trap.
I can actually jump into that?
I don't know. It looked like you were going to for a second, though.
No, I can't. It's blocking
Oh.
me. Why are you disappointed?
I'm like, oh, you can't jump in.
I feel like, yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like it's one of those games where you can trigger things without knowing it.
Mm-hmm. So you should have. Yep.
Oh, there's all the pieces?
No, there's more. You can come back to this because it'll kind of be weird if you do it now. So jump back on that road,
Okay.
right up front, and keep walking down. I hope this comes out okay because we're getting kind of poor frame rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the train tracks.
Oh, so just keep walking?
Yeah, just keep following the train tracks.
I feel like I'm cheating because you're acting as my guide here.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to it, you'll find out why, and it'll be not more easy. It'll make
Okay.
sense.
So, I just want to make a comment real quick about this. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in a video game.
Is it? Yes.
Like, that's the first thing I noticed, even when we came out of that train tunnel, that this game is, as you put it, very atmospheric.
Yeah, it is very appealing.
Yeah.
Because when I recorded this, and I still have some of the recordings, like 3/4 of the content is me like in awe of how amazing this game looks. Because there's one point where I literally stop on the bridge right here, and like I look at the wood, and I talk for like 2 minutes about how good the wood looks, and then I keep walking.
It seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned 2 things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere
You're fine. The bridge doesn't move. There's no jump scare. See, look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks. It looks like you're in Canada. Or in, like, Switzerland or somewhere really gorgeous.
Can we go to Switzerland, like, right now?
I know. Like, pause the game, Well, there's some places in Canada. Look,
Let's go.
yeah. All right, Switzerland was amazing.
Yeah.
See, look at that. How the sun reflects off of it. This is made on the Unreal Engine 4.
Oh, that explains so much.
Yeah, because look, you can see the water rippling down there, and you can kind of see the trees moving.
Yeah. This is still just absolutely incredible, though. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, this game won a lot. I don't know if it won a lot, but I know it won at least a few awards, if not many, for its graphics and how atmospheric it was and how good the story was.
Like, can I just stand here and look at the sunset?
I actually recorded this by itself, just that view, and for a while I had it as my wallpaper on my phone as an animated wallpaper.
Oh my god.
It was so awesome. It's one of my favorite things when I find a really good scene in a video game like that. I'll do it and I'll loop it.
Thanks for giving me the idea.
Mm-hmm.
You said there was no jump scare, right?
Correct. See, look at the dust moving along the bridge.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, I think I should mention, I apologize if anybody can hear the background air conditioner going. It's in my room and it's too hot in here not to have it on.
Yeah.
But look, you can see it like it's moving and then it's collecting at the very end and getting thicker dust clouds as it goes off the bridge. Look, it's not all one direction. It keeps moving and like as the wind moves, it keeps adjusting.
God, I couldn't even imagine like doing that.
Like coding it wise?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
just sitting down and
coding.
coding.
Crazy to do that.
Yeah, and that's just this dust particle thing. It's not like everything else.
The dust mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that up there on the front of the bridge?
Hello?
Wait, what was that?
What do you mean? What was that?
Right there where it says inspect.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant like there was something on the other side.
No.
I started freaking out. Blood, animal, human, accident, murder.
So every time you investigate, it'll do that.
Oh,
so it'll say like,
okay.
oh, the missing crankshaft right there. Fresh scratches, recently used.
Oh.
You want to do some crank? It's like meth's dirty cousin. So you can enter it. Nothing will happen right now because you can't crank start it because apparently it's a Model T.
Right. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what that means.
I've cranked a Model T. It's not fun.
Wait, for real?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like several times. My dad has one. It rips your shoulder out.
Oh god.
Yeah, because the way the pistons are set up, if you crank it and your arm's up, going back around towards you, if the way the pistons are set just right, it'll yank down because that's the way the pistons want to move back into alignment.
Right.
So it'll jerk your arm down, and if you're not ready for it, you don't like hold it really tight, it'll jerk and like rip your shoulder.
Jesus.
Yeah, like you have to like basically do it, and then because you inspect that real quick.
Oh, okay. I was just listening to your story. I'm
Go
sorry.
tell that, and I'll tell you right after.
Okay. Rope.
Somebody tied her on the train tracks. Yeah. No, but okay. So in order for on a Model T, the crankshaft just hangs out in front, and you have to push it in, and then the gears mesh, and then you have to crank it. Well, if you pull it out because it's got a spring on it to keep it out, if you pull it out real quick as it tries to turn over, it won't rip your shoulder out. But you have to get really good at doing it.
Oh man. And this is still like a train, right?
Well, that's a Model T, but a train would kind of have the same thing.
Okay.
Severed leg. It's okay. I bet he's still kicking.
Josh makes these puns all the time.
Yeah, they're bad.
You gotta get used to it, man. Oh god. Check
it out. No, check it out.
Let's just. I didn't see anything.
The blood just ends abruptly at a unicorn.
At a unicorn.
Like, hey, what's up? I'm a unicorn.
Yeah. From the legs.
Yeah. Fractured skull?
Oh, I can
Fractured skull, maybe?
No.
He rolls over and grabs you.
Oh god.
And it's another one of those portal things.
Not yet. Death scene.
So hold it again, and it won't open all the way. So when you find all the clues, it'll open up the entire death scene for you, and you'll see what happens.
Oh, okay.
So your character is trying to find Ethan Carter right now. And as the story progresses, it'll talk about like who you are more so and like what's going on with them.
Yeah.
I think that bridge is out. There was like a rope bridge.
Yeah, I saw those two, like, I don't want to say totems, but like those two like poles.
Yeah. Okay, so stop real quick. Look up. See that little sheltered area way out there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you go back up on the train, you can walk to it, and you
good.
actually walk over that bridge as well. That dam.
Okay.
So there's nothing really you can do here right now. You
Yeah.
have to kind of do the first event, and then you can go back and unlock all these. So just jump back on the train tracks and keep walking.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to like force direct you because it's a very open world and like a lot of walking around and finding things.
No, I
don't.
get
Yeah, I don't want you to get lost and like spend like 20 minutes roaming around.
Just like the time we played Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah, that
it was the
bad.
first level.
We got turned around a couple times. We couldn't figure out what to do.
I feel like that was supposed to be like more intuitive than we made it out to be, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's so you can keep following it.
Yeah.
There was, I forget who it was that said something about that. Like, it is kind of hard recording for people because you have to walk around
okay.
the path on the left. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Just because you're trying to play this game, which is eating up some of your mind, and you're trying to come up with content to talk about, which is also eating up, and it's just kind of hard to bounce between the two.
Right.
So you may miss something because
I feel like when people naturally speak, they're kind of just bouncing off of the other person, you know?
yeah.
So when you're doing that, even if it's with an audience that you can't see over the web, in an instance like that, you kind of just have to numb that part of your mind that tries to filter what you say, and you just gotta speak, you know?
Yeah, just keep going. So
Yeah, let your personality kind of just resonate. Am I going the right way, by the way?
yeah, you gotta kind of keep veering to the right to get back to the train tracks.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to that covered area that I was showing you earlier. See, if you look a little bit more right between those two trees, you can see that there's the train track.
Oh, I
again.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm walking through this like part of the woods, and I'm trying to find my way back, but it's just so beautiful.
See, you were talking and you were thinking on conversating, and you totally forgot what you were doing in the game.
You know what, Josh? You are a gem.
I just proved my point and your point for you. There we go. There you go. All right. Yeah.
All right, so this way.
Yep.
Like this all looks like it would be real, you know? Like
I know the way they designed this. Like, they spent a lot of time doing it. and
this
it's
looks
just-
organic. That's the thing.
I was so blown away. There's different things that'll happen in this game that I hope you play all this because it's a really fun game. I was really sad. You can just stay on the path now because it basically leads to the same place. Because when this game ended, it was just so sad. Like, I don't want to say it was sad, the game. I was sad because the game ended and I couldn't play it anymore. And I looked online like right after I finished it to see if they were making a second one, which
Yeah.
as of yet I haven't heard anything on it.
That sucks. I mean, I'm only like 10 minutes in and I'm already immersed, you know?
And you haven't even gotten to the story yet. Once the story starts, you're going to be like, oh my god.
Yeah. This is very cool. It's like a ye old train station.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, I kind of want to tell you about it, but I don't want to ruin, like, it won't really ruin the game, but I want you to have the first experience of it, so we can go back later.
Yeah, you can talk about it once I experience it.
I should mention, the soundtrack in this is amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, I have the soundtrack. I can lend you a copy of it if you want.
Maybe it's just my first impressions of it, but it sounds... Wait. That little crescendo there, I had to take that in. To me, this sounds very Dark Souls-y for people who played that game.
I never played Dark Souls.
Ooh! Well, maybe we should do that.
I don't want to spend the whole episode dying.
But,
Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
But Dark Souls has a very like somber, kind of like foreboding tone to it.
Uh-huh.
But it's also beautiful in a way, you know. So
I'm actually gonna have you real quick. There's that rock on your left. Go up to that rock real quick. Stand right next to it. Right about there. Perfect. I'm gonna cut this episode off right here.
All right.
Right behind the rock. We're rocking it. Da-da-ch. So, but anywho, I don't even know how to exit on this. Oh well, we don't need an exit. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.